Hey you, welcome to the channel. Hit the thumbs up right now and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I appreciate it. Good morning, everyone. Wednesday morning vlog. Just thought I'd come on for a few minutes, see how everybody's doing. Things have been pretty moist, wet, rainy last couple of days, but the weather is turning around, and I actually got to ride the bike this morning. Felt good. Felt really good. But yeah, it's the weather is turning around, so we're gonna have excellent weather. I think the next 2-3 weekends, but I'll be honest with you, I haven't pulled the GoPro out of the touring pack of my 2020 Harley Davidson Road Glide. I did a trip last weekend, and I might be doing another trip this coming weekend. This weekend I'm thinking about going and visit my mother, dad up in Quad Cities. If you don't know where Quad Cities is, it's Davenport, Bettendorf on the Iowa side, Rock Island and Moline on the Illinois side of the Mississippi River, the mighty Mississippi River. That's pretty much where I grew up until I was 18 years old, and I skipped town and moved to Kansas City. So I need to get up there and pay him a visit. I really do. Highway Patrol, State Trooper. So, last weekend, I worked Friday, drove 600 miles on 18, got out of the truck, jumped on the bike, and drove another 325. We got a wide load coming here. I'm going to give him some room. Sorry, I'm not going to get a clip of him. All right, you got it. Come on over. So yeah, Saturday took a ride, went to a state park, had I had a really interesting walk around the state park. Come to find out, the Fort Kearny State Park was actually a Pony Express stop, and it was on the Oregon Trail. And they have the old fort, and there's no buildings on the inside of it. And then they had the original blacksmith shop, which actually had a sod roof on it. So it's very interesting. They had these leather nets, and I think what they used those for is they draped them over the horses. The horses, mules, to keep the flies off of them. You know, keep moving the, you know, if they were moving around or whatever, you know, they'd move and kind of keep the flies off them, I'm guessing. It was really neat. They had a lot of tack in there, old tack, horse tack. And it's actually still functioning when I'm sure they put on demonstrations and whatnot. But it's really interesting. I paid $14 to get in the, you know, walk around the park, which that was good for any state park in the state of Nebraska. So, and then probably rode another, I don't know, 100 miles for the day, just enjoying the scenery. Highway 30, which is north of Interstate 80, which is actually the original highway that, you know, the truck drivers would run before the interstate went in. It's really neat going through some of them small towns. So, yeah, I got back Sunday afternoon about 2:30, I think it was, and so I left Sunday morning about 9:30, and it took me right at 5 hours to run that. It was right at 325 miles. Yeah, I had a dull blade on my razor, and I just about took a chunk out of my chin. So, yeah. So we're gonna keep the wheels turning today. Yesterday was, gosh, Taco Tuesday, and I actually made some sob tacos there at the house, and I paid for it. I woke up about 3 hours later, and they were like right here. So I jumped up, took one of those antacid little tablets, drank some water, sat up in the chair for a little bit, chewed on the Tums, and finally everything settled down, and laid back down for another hour or so till I actually shut off all my alarms and then I finally got up. So yeah, if I end up going up to Iowa, I'm gonna try and pull that GoPro out. There's other videos of trips up to Iowa and stuff, but I'll probably run all the interstate up there. I'm just gonna go up for a quick visit, and might even visit my sister and come on back. So I'm just glad the weather is finally straightening out a little bit. So I just wanted to touch base with y'all and say hi. Thank you for your support. That's about all I can tell you. We're gonna keep these.
Please reduce speed.
Oh yeah, I gotta reduce speed. When we hit 70 miles an hour, we gotta back out of it. it's going to be a beautiful day, and I hope it's a beautiful day where you're at. Say hi to a stranger. Thank a veteran. Be kind to each other. We'll talk to you on the next one, okay? I'll put a couple clips from my trip in the very end here, okay? Say bye.